Hey guys, I'm back. So last time, I claimed to be an expert in misogyny, but today, I'm an expert in freakology. It's pretty easy to understand what that is, so let's get into the freakiest songs ever made. Once again, no repeat artists, and go. Now it wouldn't be a freakiest songs list if we didn't start off with Megan Thee Stallion. It's very clear what she wants in this song. She wants someone to eat her out in bed and have rough sex with her. Of course, that's how she gets down. And she wants the man to do it till he can't anymore. Practically as a way to satisfy her. Shit, who would pass up on that opportunity with her fine ass?
Do you like the way I flick my tongue or no? You can ride my face and
This song is about how all three of the artists on this song want some head and are willing to do anything for it. And The Weeknd has the freakiest verse on this entire song, talking about riding it until he leaves her soaked and sucking him off. Damn, I didn't know he was that freaky.
good gag on it. Suck it up. Eat it up.
This whole entire EP is horny as hell, but I chose this song as the freakiest one. Kim practically wants the man to do some kinky fetish shit where he eats her out then throws up in her tunnel. She then wants to tag team so that all of the girls can get some, if you know what I mean. A nympho is usually described as a woman with very strong sexual desires. Because of Joey's charm, he attracts a freak who wants to do it with him and he's down with it. This song was also previously teased in a Song Wars hosted by Clackboy Max a year ago before it got released.
It's my turn, yeah. It's my turn, yeah. Got that extra money, baby, let it burn, yeah.
What Tiger means by it being his turn is that he's next in line to wife a model, but not as in actually making her his wife. Oh no, he never does that. He just wants to get drunk, have sex and buy things for her so that she feels special. This makes him kicking her out of the crib hurt less for her, because then when another model comes into the room he rinses and repeats, cause it's the same cycle as last time. His whole career is built on treating bitches like he owns them rather than giving them their own free will.
Smack that all on the floor. Smack that, give me some more. Smack that too.
On this song that Eminem actually produced himself, which is surprising because Akon mostly produces his own songs. He picks a girl up from the club and takes her to his place so they can get it on. And Eminem's verse is practically him coming off the release of Encore, which is why it intentionally sounds the way it does. Don't let this distract you from the fact that Akon City is no longer a reality.
She say I'm a dog, but it takes one to know one. Alright.
Considering that Kevin Gates is freaky as hell nowadays, let's go back to when he was still freaky but to a lesser extent. So basically, when someone's a dog, that means that they are nasty in the sheets. And Kevin here says that it takes a freak to know a freak. So, as you could have imagined, they fuck like animals do. Cause they are both dogs in this circumstance, right?
I wanna be a slave, I wanna be a master. I wanna make your heart.
This song also has the other in it doing some pretty kinky shit. The lead singer making himself seem like the bad boy and the girl being the good girl. And him wanting to be her slave means he wants to be in her control as he tags along. Here's the picture of the band's bassist. She's bad as hell and has me barking through the screen, cause insert that one SpongeBob clip here.
I need it!
You wanna guess the color of my underwear? You wanna know what?
Yeah, more kinky shit. This one is about how Charlie wants to strip tease another girl, which is heavily insinuated in this song, and that she wants that you know. It's even clearer that there's lesbian themes in this song when Billy says that she'll tap that even if Charlie's into men. Shit, who wouldn't?
Fuck online, give us some clout. These hoes sucking dick for that clout. Right on the dick, I'ma give you the.
There is literally a urinal on the cover. The freakiness of Sir Baby's music couldn't be any clearer with this. It turns out Sir likes really kinky sex where he beats her from the back and stretches her ass out as far as it can fit. And considering that this man also liked doing it with animals, he may be one of the freakiest rappers of our current generation. If you don't believe me, he literally has a project named Suck a Nigga Dick or something. And he also has a song with R. Kelly named 7 Squids. This man is a freak.
Smack my ass like a drum. Slurp that dick till it comes.
Yeah, this is gonna make what look tame by comparison. Matter fact, after y'all get done with this video, here's what I want y'all to do. I want you to go to your public library and blast this song as loud as you possibly can. See how long it takes you to get kicked out. Sorry Nicki fans, but she's actually the filthiest female rapper of all time. Every single one of her songs is about this. I bet you. Just over descriptive lyrics about sex. No wonder why she has no clean versions of any of her songs.
And I ain't never did this before, no. And I ain't never did this before, no.
This one is very clearly spelled out in the music video with the dogs and through its lyrics. Jermaine here is a virgin and has never had sex before. So when he gets this teenage crush on a girl he met from math class, he learns the technique so that when he goes to meet up with her, he can pull it off smoothly. And because of that, he gets laid. Wish more of my audience members could relate to that.
Back to the kitty 'cause it's kinda pretty. I can't stop looking at her face. Me and Cat Mama roll.
Yes, it's that same song that had equally as freaky animations to it about a year ago. So this song is about this pimp who comes across this attractive woman that he wants to bring back to his place cause, you know, he's a freak. And that's where the emphasis on being a nasty dog comes from, cause throughout the song he talks about being on the lookout for these women cause he wants to take them all down. Isn't that everyone's fantasy though?
I can lick it, I can ride it while you slipping and sliding. I can do all them little
Remember the Rick James song named Super Freaked where he was describing this naughty girl that you wouldn't take home to mother? The girl that will do all sorts of pleasures for you? Well, Nicki Minaj gave us the answer to the question everyone was asking. What if there was a song that was from the perspective of that freaky girl? Enter this song, where she describes all the types of things she can do for you. Think of it as a modern reimagining of the original.
my neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack.
While dirty female rap music was already a thing when she came onto the scene thanks to Lil Kim, she wanted to see how far she could truly express herself. Being the first female rapper from her area to have that level of vulgarity. The song is very straightforward with its message. She wants to have a good time and wants you to do it. So do it for her please.
Freak house, bounce that ass, make your knees touch it.
Future making both the most misogynistic and most freaky lists? What a coincidence. Am I right? You should already know that Future is the king of misogyny, and on this song it's no different. He only spends the night with a girl just to have sex and then let her tell a friend about it. And as long as he gets the girls, he doesn't have to commit to any single one cause he's rich. Kinda like me for real.
I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. The mother boys don't know.
You know, despite Justin Timberlake not being a good person at all, this is a fucking banger. I swear Timbaland's production back then was like musical crack. But nowadays, his music doesn't have the same feel to it. Sad, really. Anyways, Justin is a charming man who's addicted to love and is always keeping the ladies waiting on him. Guess you can say he has that rizz for real. Which is French for yes, is a song about commitment and, more importantly, the love of his life that Jeremiah hasn't met yet, but is envisioning the wonderful things they could do together if the significant other said yes. The chorus could also be interpreted as moaning. At least that's how I hear it.
Sin City wasn't made for you.
Drake might have competition because this is the most light-skinned song ever made. You know that meme where the stare was paired up with this song? Literally the first thing I thought of when it came to this one. This song is about a girl so precious that she's an angel in blessing. And because of her preciousness, she's too pure to be a sinner. And if this song couldn't get freaky enough, Ty Dolla $ign is on the remix.
Fuck you from the back, hands around your throat.
Let's end it off with the freakiest song Westside Gunn has ever made. And of course Ty Dolla $ign's on it. This song's about having sex with a toxic woman where you're being possessive in bed. Kind of like being in love with her and hating her at the same time. This song is very different from what he would usually make, which is why it came as a shock to most listeners of the album. And that's it for the freakiest songs ever made. If there are any more you can think of, let me know in the comments. And until next time, I'm out.